Right, this is first part of an update, and basically we're back on the M10 now. Now I'm looking at making the straps, and I've decided to try this method and using some masking tape, but it's very thin. But what I've done is I've used multiple layers because it's self-adhesive, and I'm getting more of a strappy look, and I'll be able to do lots of things with it. Obviously I'm going to make them smaller, and I will paint them like a leather and put some holes in and it looks like the tape. Now, but the only thing I've got to work out now next after doing the straps is to make sure how I can do the actual the buckle, as it were. So that's what I'm going to be looking at now. So what we're going to do now is cut some strips up. Now what I'm going to be doing is making a straight line here. Do it like this, and use this line as the ruler and the to get a straight line. And then once we do that, there you go. Now I've got to make my strap now. Now my straps have got to be a reasonable width, and I'm thinking about that. I'm guesstimating on this, to be honest, and I'm thinking about that's got to be about the right size. There you go. I think that's about right. So again, I haven't done my straight line, have I? There we go. Hope I'm not getting in the camera again. I really get annoyed when I look up and see that. I'm trying to stay back further and do this without getting me head in it. If I have to do it occasionally, of course, I think the odd occasion is not so bad. I've got it on fixed focus now, manual. It's f5.2, and I've took off. I kept getting the screen going dark, and of course it's the ND filters, and I switched them off now. So and I can get the actual f-stop a bit wider. You can go down to f2.8, I think it is, and that's really bright. It's perfect, but it's a case of. I can alter the exposure on the computer, which I normally do a bit of that, brightening up the screen, because that's what I do. So here we go. So I think that's about right. So we're going to go in there and go all the way down like that, and that's one bit of strap I can use. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do 2 or 3 straps. The good thing is that I can do this. I've got 5 layers of the tape on here. That's what makes it a little bit better. I don't think I'm going to worry about exacts anyway. So as long as we get more or less what we got in the last one, and it looks okay to me. I think there was a better way of doing it, because you score it and it just comes along a bit at a time. I'm going to do 3 or 4 of these so that I've got some to play with. And what I might do then is sandwich them in a plastic bit to the back, so I can actually use plastic to glue it to the vehicle. I'm going to do more than enough of this without that looks about right. Not too it weren't too bad. There are a couple of wider ones to see if I think they're better. Some of them you need small straps. That's quite a nice size, that one. I think it just looks better, so give me an idea. Yeah, I think I like this size better. So there we go. They will be coated with with the white glue to give them a bit more strength as well once I've got it done. Good old working stuff. I went wrong there, it's first time, isn't it? I don't need all the strap. So I've got some choices here. I've still got a bit of room here. Got a bit of frog in the throat again. Getting there slowly. Like I said, I'm giving myself choices with these straps. I'm going to make more than I need, like I think I've already said. Starting to repeat myself, that's what I'm doing. Well, I've got room for one more, so I might have to do another one. I think the hardest bits, I'm going to go off camera and see if to sort out the buckle bit, see if I can do that, and hopefully that'll work out. I think that's it. Be the last one. There you go. So that's that bit done. So I can get rid of that over there. And I've got some sorted ones. I think they're better than those two. That one I'll definitely get rid of because I think that went a bit crooked anyway. So now we've got some to sort out. There they are. There's some straps. And what I'm going to do now is count how many I need. Sorry, put it in there. Count how many I need and then come back in. So see you in a couple of seconds for you. Right, we're back, and this is the next segment. So this could be the first thing. I think it is the second segment anyway. But what I've done is I did show you what I was going to be doing, cutting these strips and bits pieces of the wire. I started doing this. I had made a few mistakes on it, so I thought to myself, I'm not going to do it on camera. So I made them actually off camera. I'm going to go with brass next year. I've got a couple of brass sheets, very thin brass sheets to do it next time, so it gives it a bit more metally feeling. But I did like the idea, but the point is, it's like anything else. I like it, and then I don't, you think you've made a reasonable job, but it is a reasonable job, I can say that. So if I bring it over here, and if I zoom out a little bit, it might help a little bit more. There you go. So you can see what I've done. I'll get that a bit brighter. Yeah, I can. And this one, can I get it brighter? Yeah, I can. So you can, and I will edit it anyway. So this is on the F4. So basically, if I lift this up, you can see they've all got ties on now in the middle, including the one over there. So I'm quite pleased with that. It's like anything else when you do it for the first time. I mean, I've even made the little bits where they actually put the actual. It's like a belt around your waist. That's what I've done it from. I've seen photographs with it like that, and then I've noticed a few photographs where it's like a metal clasp seems to goes over. Doesn't actually go on tight, just prevents it from falling off. So quite pleased. And if I can just move it up a little bit, I think you'll see what I mean. That's what I've done. So not fantastic, but does the job. So now I've clear coated over it again. So like basically I can put a wash on there and make it a little bit better as well with a wash going over it. I'm going to do inside the lights as well but I'm going to do a flat coat before I do any of that. And so there you go. So basically, if I bring it all in, that's what we've got, and tracks are either side, so we're getting there. Now I'm going to start doing some weathering now. So I'm going to put this onto the bench on its own, but not on the lid up, but put a cover. The cover's in the bedroom now. I put it out of the way, so I'm going to do a bit of weathering inside and a weathering all over the top. And I'm still waiting for my flooring stuff to come for underneath, but I might use some of the stuff I'm using underneath it, and I'll give it a start. And I've got to actually the actual sprockets have got to have a bit of silver in around them as well. What else have I got? I've sprayed. Oops, let's get this out. I'll just show you one. I've got these and I've actually glossed over those so you can see that, so they have a weathering as well. So give it a bit of pre-shading, all bits and pieces. So that's okay. So what I've got, my stash of 1/16's gone up slightly by 2 because I've got an M8 Greyhound, and I've also got the both my handy Zombies, well, like this one, and I've got the M8, the earlier version, not the one that went to Korea. I like that version, and so I've got that. No interior, so that would be a lot different, and I'm not going to add an interior to it like I did this one with all the around the front, because this really needed that, because you can see so much in there. Because if you look down through the turret, you can see the seats, and obviously if you take the turret off like I've got it now, you see the seats as well. So right, I'm going to get on some weathering now, and I'll do that a little bit on camera, but I'm going to do my little bit of mixing first, because I'm going to be thinning it right out so it's ready to go. Right, what is it? Yeah, it's the brown wash again for green vehicles. I'm going to use that all over the body, and then of course I'm going to go in some dust ones as well. But once I've done this all over, I can do a bit of dust, put a bit of what do I call it? Yeah, another clear coat over it to protect it. It'll be a thin clear coat. I won't be doing anywhere as near as red, but this does deaden it down. That does deaden the colour down as well. So right, there we go. The turret's still over there out of the way, so it's safe as well. So I'm going to sign off now and just come back in with the next segment showing you me starting, and I'll do some of it and then I'll do the rest off camera because it's going to take quite a while. So here we go. See you in a couple of seconds. Well, as you can see, I've started doing the weathering, and I've just wetted some of this, so I can just actually put bits in here, around the outside here. It does go into it nicely. I can wipe the excess off. Trying to get it into the cracks and the seams. Right, here we go. Put that back over there, and then go with my brush, which is a bit of a clean brush, and just wipe off bits where you don't want it. And so I'm not talking, I'm just trying to make sure I've clear up bits. I don't worry about too much of smudges because you want a bit of it. That's it. Right, that's okay. Now if I tilt it slightly you might see more. It's, to me, my eyes, once it dries it'll actually look quite nice, I think. But then we go in some other bits as well. But yeah, just a bit of dirt around it, and that's too much there most probably. But anyway, I'm going to start doing, now I'll put it on the diluted version, which is this, which one you can see I had to check the camera, and I'm trying not to get my face in it if I can, and I'm just going to just run it all over, round through there, bit over there, bit over there, just maybe that bit. And come over again. I do put a lot on, I must admit, but it doesn't matter. Like we say, we can remove some of it. Right, put that down, and then come back with the dry brush and start removing some of it. So, but not from everywhere. Now I'm going to get a bit of neat on to do a bit of pin wash. And then take some of it off. But not too much of it. I'm still going to go around with a pin now. Right, anyway, I'm going to carry on doing this, so I'm going to have to switch off now, because if I'm on camera too long, the video will be massive. So right, see you a bit later, catch you in the next segment.